98.2 FM, Dian Suara Purwokerto, come closer to you. Hello everyone, welcome back to SEF Indisc Podcast, a podcast that can be your night soulmate. With me, Zalfa Sheridian. Fortunately, today I'm not alone since I'm with my cool friend, Aziel. Hello Aziel.
Hello, Zalfa. Hello, everyone. It's nice to see you all again in this insightful podcast, and that is SEF Indisc Podcast. I hope you guys will enjoy our topic today because it will bring you so much interesting knowledge and also useful at the same time. Anyway, how was your college so far, Zalfa?
It's always been good, although the lecturers won't stop giving us assignments, but I enjoyed so much and, just do them well. How about you?
Well, thank you for asking, Zalfa. Mine was good too. And well, yeah, in our third semester, the subject is getting a lot of harder, and of course, the assignments go along with it. But we should face that kind of college thing, right? Because everything will go well as long as we enjoy it.
That's totally right. I fully agree with you, Azil. Anyway, talking about college, what will you do after college? Do you have any specific activities or just something that you really want to do?
Well, actually, I have a lot of things that I wanted to do after I graduate from college, but there's like two main things that I really want to do, and that is continue my master degree abroad and also getting a job at the foreign ministry. But well, let's see about that.
Yeah, same goes to me. I want to continue my study too. Then, when I'm ready, I will apply for the job as well. But before we want to apply for the job, of course, we should have proper and a good preparation, right? Do you know anything about how to do it, Azil?
Well, I actually don't really know about it, but as far as I know, career preparation is something that prepares us to compete in a world that demands more than just basic skill, but also to think it critically, solve problems, and also be successful in the real world at the same time, right?
That's right. We should prepare such things to achieve and get a good career preparation. Of course, I do really want to understand more about career preparation. Azil, do you know the right and well experienced person to talk about this topic?
Well, of course, I know the right person to do that, and don't worry, Zafa. I understand the audience are also curious about this topic. So today, we already invited Kashifa as our special guest star. She is the speaker from Kalibrr, which is one of the nifty career platform nowadays. Hello, Kashifa. How are you?
Hi, Aziel and Zalfa. Nice to meet you. Life's been good here, and I'm very happy to be here. Thank you guys for having me. How about you?
Yeah, we're actually in a good condition too, Kak. And yeah, it's nice to know that everything is going well. But surely here our listener wants to know more about Kashifa, isn't it, guys?
Yep, that is very true, Zalfa. So, first of all, would you mind to say hi and introduce yourself to self in this podcast listener, Kashifa?
Sure. Hi, SEF Indisc Podcast listener. I'm Rachma Asyifa, or Shifa in short, now serving as an enterprise partner associate at Kalibrr Indonesia.
Hi, Kashifa. It's really nice to meet you. And of course, it's really an honor for us to have a change talking with you, especially in this interesting topic, career preparation. And as a start, I'm a little bit curious about how the real career life be like. That, of course, we will meet in the future, right? Is it similar or maybe the same as like we watch on TV dramas or movies? Or maybe Kak Shiva can give us clear information about it? We as college students need to know more about it, right?
Okay, well, I can't say that the career life we all have watched on TV is untrue. Some movies or series show the way it actually is in real life, although the accuracy might not be 100%. I think it depends on what kind of program or genre we are watching and also the occupation. But yeah, some scenes do realistically portray it.
Wow, so it's not like the TV drama or movies did. because it has a real difference, yeah, Kak. So maybe can you tell us about what and how we should prepare our career, especially for the first graduate, or like something we should do before we jump to the working world?
Yep, preparation is the key. There are two types of preparation that you can do. First is building your brand or personal branding, and the second one is understanding the hiring process. For the personal branding, it is the effort to communicate and present your value to the world. The goal is to differentiate yourself from other people or other candidates. And here, you gotta ensure that people see you in the way you want them to. And it can be done by combining skills or expertise, experience, and also your personality. The key to build personal branding is self-awareness. You should know who you are, what you have, and what you want. There are 5 things that you need to acknowledge. First is strength. You have to know what you're good at. The second one is weakness. Knowing your weakness is not a sin, and you should not be in denial. You should know your weakness in order to improve yourself, to find a solution, or how to deal with it. You also need to know what you believe, like your value, what interests you, or the things that you like, or the one that excites you the most, and what motivates you, or the thing that makes you determined to do something, and when you achieve or succeed, you feel happy with the result. And to get to know more about yourself, there are actually 2 kinds of things that you can do. First is through self-assessment. This includes doing self-reflection and taking quick tests on the internet like MBTI and such. Despite the accuracy, I think you still can get a general idea about yourself. You can also ask opinions from your friend, family, colleague, or someone that knows you well. Remember, be open to others' opinion. And the second point is understanding the recruitment process. You know, the recruitment process of each company or each job is sometimes different. Some positions might have 3 interviews in a row, tests, and such before finally getting into the offering stage or hiring stage. So you have to understand about it in order to prepare yourself.
What a nice knowledge from Kashifa. There are so many things that we could do actually, yeah, and we can conclude that preparation is the key, ya, Kak.
Yep.
And Kashifa already explained it really well, and it feels like after this we should prepare ourselves really well to be well prepared in a working world. Yeah, and Kak, I wanna ask some question again. It's like sometimes it just passes in my mind about how to choose our career. Like sometimes we feel confused and clueless about our career. Is it better to follow our major or can we just choose it based on our passion? Because sometimes we realize that we have some soft skills or passion that we really like, but it's really far from our actual major.
Okay, choosing career based on the major or passion is very personal, and I think it is a never-ending discussion. Yeah. What matters the most is that you have already thought about it carefully. You have also need to consider many things before coming to a final decision. And whatever it is that you choose later on, you have to do it well. Because even though you are choosing a career based on your passion, there must be some challenges ahead. You know, life is not about rainbows and butterflies, right?
Well, that's very true because choosing a career is a really tough thing to do, and it depends on the person itself whether they want to choose their career based on their major or based on their passion. So there are also many platforms and applications to support you to find a job, right? But have you heard about Kalibrr before, Zalfa?
Yeah, of course, I heard they have so many tips and tricks. And moreover, they also have a good web and application that help us to prepare our career effectively.
Really? Wow, I need to know more about it. Well, let's just ask Kalsifa since she is here. Well, Kalsifa, based on our talk before, can you tell me more about what is Kalibrr? Because we would like to know more about it.
Okay, so Kalibrr is a tech company which products are focusing on job portal and also employer branding. It was first established in 2012 and we were developed at Silicon Valley, US. And the term caliber itself refers to the quality of someone's character or the level of their ability.
Wow, what a really interesting explanation by Kashifa. Then, Kashifa, can you also tell us what is the true purpose of Kalibrr itself?
Our aim in Kalibrr is to revolutionize the way companies hire talents and also the candidates find meaningful careers.
Ah, I see. After we know about the definition and the purposes, I want to know again, when should we make the Kalibrr account, Kak? Is it okay if we make the account right now for college students?
Yes, of course, it's totally okay. Whether you are still in college, whether you are already fresh graduates, long-time employee, or just job seekers in general, you can create your Kalibrr account once you think you are looking for jobs. And in Kalibrr, you can find a wide range of jobs from full-time jobs, part-time, freelance, internships, remote working jobs, and many more. You can just adjust it yourself according to your needs.
So, Kashifa, can you tell us the importance of having a job portal, especially Kalibrr itself?
Okay, actually, the importance of having an account in any job portal varies and depending on your goals. But what makes Kalibrr unique is that you, as the job seeker, can actually send message to the recruiter or employer, or you can even check their last online activity. You can always follow up your application through our platform, and our messaging feature is integrated with SMS and also email. So even though you haven't checked your account, let's say for a week, you can still get that notification from recruiter. But still, we do recommend you to be active so the recruiter can see if you are truly looking for jobs. That's the first thing. The second one is in Kalibrr, we always do background checking to all companies and curate their jobs that they would like to post. And here, we always make sure that any company who would like to post their jobs vacancies through Kalibrr are legit, no scam and such. Hence, we will give them verified badge or verified icon, like, the one you usually see on public figure social media. And aside from that, there will also be a lightning symbol for those who are fast response. So yeah, for that reason, as the job seekers at Kalibrr, you do not have to worry whether those companies or the jobs you are applying to are fake or not. And last but not least, we have Jobseekers Guideline. This ultimate job seekers guide has everything you need to land on your first, second, third, and job. From building your resume, searching for jobs, or other application hacks to tips and insight are coming from recruiters and also CEOs.
Wow, it's really interesting, yeah, guys. Anyway, Kak, do you have some tips and tricks to make a really good Kalibrr account? Because we want to explain and learn more about career preparation, and that's why we have to make our profile interesting, right?
The importance of having account in any job portal actually varies depending on your goals. But what makes Kalibrr unique is that the job seekers can send message to the recruiter or check their last online. You can always follow up your application through our platform, and our messaging features is actually integrated with SMS and also email. So even though you haven't checked your account, let's say for a week, you can still get the notification from recruiter. But still, we really recommend you to be active so the recruiter can see if you are truly seeking for a job.
Wow, thank you, Kashifa, for giving us a really great tips and tricks. And also, thank you, too, for the amazing and really insightful elaboration that you already give for us, and also for the audience, too, of course. So, guys, we already know what a Kalibrr account is. We also already learned, too, what are the purpose of the Kalibrr account, the impact, and even how to make a good profile in Kalibrr. So make sure after this, you will get your own Kalibrr account and make a great one, okay? But it is a really sad thing that our session is already over.
Yeah, that's right, Azil. I hope today's episode brings you much knowledge, especially in the need of career preparation. Thank you so much, Kasifa, for coming and sharing the good time with us. It was an honor for us. Maybe from Kashifa, is there any message or for SEF in this podcast listener?
Okay, my message to Seth in this podcast listener. So, to any job seeker who are listening to this podcast, or if you still have no idea what to do next, it's okay. No need to be in rush. Just take your time to figure it out while enjoying what you have and where you are at the moment. I think that's all.
Okay, thank you, Kashifa, once again. So, everyone, though the session is already over and you still want to be with us, don't worry. You can always visit our Instagram at sef.unsoed, our Spotify, and our YouTube too. And don't forget to follow Kalibrr on Instagram too because you will find a lot of knowledge about career preparation.
And also, don't forget to make a Calibre account too, okay guys? Because I'm sure that it will be very useful for you.
SEF in this podcast.
Podcast that can be your self-made soulmate. Bye-bye everyone.
Bye bye.